Okay, let's dive right into this explainer. What if I told you that you could completely reset your biological systems in just under a minute? Today, we're looking at a master switch inside your body that controls your stress levels, your digestion, and even how fast you age. This is a completely science-backed guide to instantly relieving stress and anxiety in just 60 seconds. And honestly, it's going to completely change how you view your own biology.
So, to really understand why this matters, I want you to imagine the visceral feeling of modern stress. Picture yourself sitting in a high-performance sports car. Your right foot is slamming the gas pedal completely to the floor, and the engine is just screaming at maximum RPM. Now, imagine realizing that you've been driving this way for years, completely forgetting that the car even has a brake pedal. That tense jaw, those wide, stressed eyes, staring into the harsh blue light of a smartphone screen, that's your survival brain, keeping you locked in a constant state of low-grade panic.
And this captures the biological tug-of-war happening inside us every single day. On one side, you have the sympathetic nervous system. Think of it as these angry, pulsating red sparks of fight-or-flight survival energy. But on the other side, we have our hidden brake pedal, the parasympathetic system, which brings this deep blue, calming, rest and digest state. The problem is, most of us are completely stuck in the red.
Look, when we're locked in that hyperstimulated, angry red state, the costs to our biology are severe. Digestion shuts down, tissue repair halts, cellular aging literally accelerates. And you know that tight, clenched posture in your shoulders and neck? Well, that is simply stored survival energy with absolutely nowhere to go.
Section 1. Meet the vagus nerve.
So it turns out, there's this massive, glowing, golden cable stretching from the base of your brain, winding down through your neck, wrapping around your heart, and branching deep, deep into your gut. This is the vagus nerve. It's the longest and most powerful cranial nerve in your entire body. When you activate it, a soothing wave of deep blue light flows down this pathway, instantly extinguishing those angry red sparks of stress.
Section 2. The biology of calm. Let's look at how this nerve actually works under the hood. If you've ever seen a high-tech heart monitor showing a jagged, erratic, highly stressed heart rate, well, high vagal tone is what instantly smooths that out into a beautiful, resilient wave pattern. This is called heart rate variability, or HRV. It's a direct measurement of your biological health, and it's entirely controlled by the strength of your vagus nerve.
But how does it physically do this, right? Activating the vagus nerve releases these glowing, microscopic molecules of a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine. These molecules stream out from the nerve endings and dock directly onto your heart muscle cells. Acetylcholine is the exact biological signal that tells your heart to physically slow down and relax. It is literally an internal chemical brake.
Now here's a truly surprising number for you. When we think of the gut-brain axis, we generally assume the brain is doing all the talking and giving all the orders. But an incredible 80% of the chemical information traveling along the vagus nerve is actually going up from your gut to your brain. Your gut is constantly reporting on your environment and telling your brain whether it's safe to relax.
When we get this biological system working perfectly, the benefits are just incredible. High vagal tone restores a dark, congested gut lining into a vibrant, healthy ecosystem so you absorb nutrients way more efficiently. It unlocks the deep, parasympathetic state required for restful sleep. It physically blocks the release of inflammatory molecules into your bloodstream. And incredibly, it sends signals to physically quiet your overactive amygdala, which is the fear center of your brain, making you naturally more resistant to anxiety.
Section 3. The 60-second reset. Here's how to manually trigger your calm.
The ratio of your breath is the most direct remote control you have over your automatic nervous system. Let's actually try this together right now. Go ahead and inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4. Pause. Then exhale slowly through pursed lips for a count of 8. Extending your exhale longer than your inhale actually forces the vagus nerve to release those calming acetylcholine chemicals we talked about earlier. The physical mechanics behind this are absolutely fascinating. When you practice deep, diaphragmatic breathing, pushing your stomach outward rather than raising your shoulders, you physically stretch the diaphragm and expand tiny air sacs in your lungs. Because the main trunk of the vagus nerve runs directly past the diaphragm, this physical stretching sends an immediate biofeedback signal straight up to the brainstem saying, "Hey, we're safe." And beyond breathing, your body actually has built-in biological cheat codes. Splashing ice-cold water on your face triggers the mammalian dive reflex, the exact same evolutionary trick that allows dolphins to hold their breath in the deep ocean. and that causes an immediate spike in vagal activity. You can also try gently massaging the soft skin right behind your earlobe, since a specific branch of the vagus nerve runs incredibly close to the surface right there. Even letting out a deep, resonant hum or an Om chant physically vibrates your vocal cords, literally massaging the vagus nerve as it passes directly through them.
Section 4. Building biological resilience. Let's look at how to change your baseline for good.
Strengthening your vagal tone behaves exactly like a physical muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it gets. Notice the clear trajectory here. With daily practice, you literally slide your baseline marker away from the red zone of chronic anxiety, poor digestion, and inflammation, and you lock it firmly into the green zone of mental resilience, a healthy gut, and a lasting sense of calm authority.
And this really highlights a core truth about human biology that completely shifted my perspective. True health is not about avoiding stress entirely. I mean, that's impossible in the modern world. It's about building the biological resilience to bounce back from it instantly. People with high vagal tone can navigate a highly stressful work situation, maintaining a calm voice and steady hands while everyone else panics, without letting it throw their entire physical system into chaos.
You can support this resilience with some really simple daily transition rituals. Thoroughly chewing your food in a relaxed environment with soft lighting tells your vagus nerve to release digestive enzymes. Taking a cool, refreshing evening shower, pouring a warm cup of organic chamomile tea, or simply sharing genuine laughter with friends. These all act as powerful vagal stimulants. Safe social connection tells your ancient biology that you're safe within your tribe, allowing it to self-heal and self-regulate.
So taking just 1 minute out of your busy day to consciously reset your nervous system can change the entire trajectory of your physical health and mental longevity. You can take back absolute control of your mental wellness starting right now. Try the 4-8 breathing protocol, test out the cold water trick, and drop your immediate results in the comments. Because if you can physically rewire your nervous system out of panic mode in just 60 seconds, what else is your biology secretly capable of? Keep prioritizing your nervous system health, and we'll see you in the very next explainer.